Hello students, I am going to go over a few things on Sketchup here, Google Sketchup. Um, if you get confused or lost, just rewind the video and watch it again, or just replay a certain segment, okay? I'm going to go down the list here and do tool by tool, okay? I'm going to start with kind of this area here. Now, you don't have some of these tools. I actually have Google SketchUp Make 2016. I'm going to only cover um, some of the things that you have. I know you have line, I know you have freehand, I know you have rectangle, circle. You, I don't think you have polygon. I don't remember it. What's this? You don't have rotated rectangle. I don't remember that. You have arc. I don't know if you have 2-point arc or 3-point arc or a pie. So I'm just going to cover some of the basics on here. I know you have move, push, pull, rotate, follow me, scale, and offset. Those I know you have. You have ruler, just tape measure. You have protractor. I think you have dimension, but we're probably not gonna use that. And I know you have 3D text. You might have axis. I'm not sure. So there are a few shortcuts that you'll be using as well. It's on the arrow keys, up, down, left, and right. Okay. Those really help you. So I recommend using those. So we're going to start here with the line tool. Okay. Um, so I want to make, let's say, well, it doesn't matter what I want to make, really. I'm just going to pick a point here on the red line here. Okay. And anytime you draw something, so you see that green line, that means I'm following the green axis. That's a good thing. Okay. Now, if you're kind of somewhere at a weird angle and you can't really see the green axis very well, hit that left arrow key, okay, and it'll constrain your line to the green axis. This is important, and I'll show you later, okay? I'll show you why that's important later. Okay, so I'm going to make just a box, okay? I'm just going to draw a box. Now I want to constrain to the red axis. See that? Press the right arrow key, and you're going to be constrained to the right, to the red, which is great. Press left arrow key again to be constrained to the green. On green, and then you just connect it. Okay, it's probably not an exact square, which it seems like it's not. Okay, that's fine. That's totally okay. There's a square tool, rectangle tool just for that kind of thing. That's totally fine. Okay, so let's make a cube now. This blue axis, when it turns blue, that means it's on the blue axis. It's going straight up and down. That's really important. Okay, that could be really, really helpful. Up and down is one of the most helpful tools I use. It's more used than the green and the red because I'll show you why later. Okay, so here I am on the blue axis. That's great. So here it is. Okay, so I would like to end up at this point exactly where I am here. What's great about Google SketchUp is it's kind of smart. You see the dotted blue line? It knows that this is what you want to make. Okay, and it kind of shows you that. Now, sometimes you'll be in a really awkward position and it won't catch on to that. Okay, that's where you press up. Sorry, not up. Right. Okay, and right will give you this red line, and you want to meet up at this corner, right? And it'll automatically lock that in. That's where it'll draw it. That's where it'll stop drawing it. Awesome, cool, huh? Now you're going straight down, and there you are. Okay, you have your rectangle. So you might want to do a polygon, right? And you don't want to go all the way out here, but you want to like make a weird, I don't know, like a weird polygon here. So let's go over here. Let's go down here. And let's go here. Now, do you know how would you know if this is on the right axis? If this is going down and then over here connecting? You would know that it's all on line if this shape got filled in. Okay, if this was filled in, then you know. See how I'm going to change perspective? Oh, weird, huh? Look at that. It didn't follow what I actually wanted. So I'm going to undo. Control Z undoes. Okay. So here's what you have to really pay attention to. See that red line? It's actually saying it's coming from this point right here, which if you change perspective, it'll be weird, okay? So how do I make it go diagonally down and then this way, right? So this is where it's kind of tricky. You can't use right, you can't use left, and you can't use up and down because it won't let you. Okay, so if when you're locked into up and down, to undo that, just press up again, okay, and then let you freehand again. So what I do is actually connect, and then I draw where I want. And you see how it says on face? That's where it means it's on the face of this shape, okay? There it is, okay? And this is in 3-point perspective. If you are in my art class, you should know what that means. Press spacebar to get to your arrow. That's a shortcut. Press L to get to your line. Okay, it's a shortcut, so you don't have to keep switching back and forth if you have something lined up on the arrow key and you're like, okay, I want the point to start here, but I don't want to go to select it. Press that L and then your arrow will change to a pencil, okay? Go back to here, select this line, delete it, here you go. Okay, you have that shape. Okay, this is the easiest way. Now let's do the exact not opposite, but exact same thing on the other side. Now you could copy paste this, you could drag it, you could do things, but Google, like I said, is very intuitive about what you do. So here's the green arrow. I'm just going to hit green, right? So it locks me in, and I'm going to go to this corner. There, that is exactly the same length. Awesome, huh? What about here? I want it to end up where I was, right? So, how does this happen, right? See that dotted line? That means you're going in the right direction, right? Sometimes you'll get a delineation. Sometimes it'll tell you whether or not something is perpendicular. It's not doing it right now, but that's okay. We're going to do the same thing. Go down here. We're going to select this, and maybe if we're lucky, kind of let it kind of do that thing there, and see how it's turning red, that red line. We could always use that. So I'm just gonna hit right so it's red, put it on the face, connect it, okay? We know that this is all one shape. Now, why didn't it fill this in, I wonder? Huh? I wonder if we're off somewhere. The best way to do it is go first. I'm going to zoom in on this corner and make sure that everything's okay. It looks like everything's okay to me. So, whoa, what happened? Okay, so that's good. What I usually do is I put in diagonal. So I go from one edge to the other edge opposite, select it, select the line I just drew. After it fills it in, delete it. Uh-oh, we have a problem. We have an elevation problem. It'll only fill in a flat portion. So why didn't it do it? Where's our offset? Weird. Probably because this isn't exactly square, okay? This is probably bending down a little tiny bit that we can't even see it, but it's probably got like a V shape going on, very slight. That's totally okay. We're going to leave it alone because we could do something to this line to make it completely disappear. Select it, soften, or hide, doesn't matter. Okay, one of those two. Whoops, just opened up a window I didn't want. Okay, back to it. So let's fill this in completely. All right, what are we gonna do with this thing? Man, I mean, what is this, huh? Whatever. You could do whatever you want with it. So, let's say this is maybe the design for your hat. I don't know. No, let's go with, I don't know, a ramp, maybe? I don't know. What would this be? What does this look like? A foot? The front of a car? Let's go with the half of a front of a car. Let's do that. I want to make a windshield, right? So I'll draw, oh, you see that? Perpendicular to edge. If you remember what perpendicular means, it means that a line intersects another line at 90 degrees. Exactly 90 degrees. Okay, that's good. That's really helpful. You hit that and look at that. The line is on the face. Oh, that's so helpful. Okay. I don't know the distance here. So this is probably where a dimension would help a lot. But I'm just going to freehand it. It goes here and then right back down to, I would like it if it's perpendicular, right? Right. Look at that. So that's great. That's awesome. How to get rid of this? How do you make it a window? You delete it. Or you open up the materials. Is it in the same spot here? Where is it? Where is it here? I don't know. I haven't found it. Oh, here it is. Materials. So why can't I see it? Haha. Here it is. Okay, so transparencies is where it would go under if it's there. Where's my transparency? Does it show window? There it is, windows. Okay, select the window you want. I guess these are only coverings. I want something that actually is transparent. Glass and mirrors. There we go. They changed it up on me. So, ooh, a window, a mirrored window. Cool. That's not as cool. Mirror 2 maybe. No, that's not as cool either. Let's just go with a blue translucent there. Okay, cool, neat. There's one window. Let's draw another window. I would really like it if this window started at exactly where the windshield was. So I just draw lines. Okay, boom, and then I'll start it right here at the corner, which is great. Okay, this is where I'll start my other window. And right here's good. Straight up and down on the face, perfect. And choose that corner. Boom, look at that, it helped us out. All right. Delete these lines because you don't need them. I'm not sure what's going on. I think something's trying to download or something. Here. There. Okay. Select that. Make another transparency. Neato. This is an awful car. This is an ugly car. Ugh. Here's your pull down, right? You should know what this already does. Push pull. You select any flat surface, only flat surface. Select it and then pull it. Okay. There. Neat. Select this and pull it. Now it'll go in the direction of the angle of your surface. Okay. See how the angle of the surface is probably like, I don't know, at a solid 60 degrees here. It'll only pull up at 60 degrees going straight up. Okay. This car has just turned even uglier. Okay. It will also only go as far as an intersect. Okay, so you have this block here. It's in the way. It will not go any further. Okay. So you have this and you're like, man, I'd really like it to be as even as this window. So you could select it and just on the face of the window. Now it's, click it again. Now it's exactly flush. Okay, that's good stuff right there. I'm going to delete this line. Once the surface touches a corner, it'll make a line when you push pull. So you got to be careful. And I like to have a clean workspace because I hate extra lines. They really mess me up. All right, make drawing some more. All right, I'd like to have this next window start exactly kind of in the center over here. So I'm just going to draw this line, boom, right there. And then it gives you a midpoint, which is awesome. I love midpoints. You could do middle of a middle of a middle of a middle and get to some really cool stuff. So here's where I'm saying, okay, so right here, I'm on the red axis, and if you're not paying attention, you could draw a line that doesn't go somewhere. So here I just drew a line. It looks like it's going down. When you change perspective, it's not, okay? So this is really where it comes in handy to know your arrow buttons. So this is where I can push up, and it'll be locked into that up and down, okay? And I want it as tall as this window, all right? Green, I want it locked in as the green, okay? Now, I don't know what angle this is at. So that would be really handy to have some way of knowing. So I'm going to actually just do this. And I'm going to kind of go along this line so it kind of memorizes it. And then look at that. Once you move down, it'll say parallel to edge. All right, because it remembers the line that you're working with, and it'll want to kind of help you out. And then maybe it'll also help you out with aligning it. See that green dotted line? Boom. It just helped you out. Look at that. Perfectly parallel, exactly perpendicular, okay? That's what you want. Color that in. Whoa, Nelly. But what's going on? Why isn't this, what happened? Why is this all selected? That's no good. It's okay, we'll fix that. What? It's really hard to select some of these lines sometimes. I think that's why they made it smaller. Okay, it's all one shape for some reason. So now that I have just this shape, I could, boom, make it translucent. What's going on here though? Look at that. It's not exactly translucent, right? I think something's going on. There's multiple shapes underneath. And I think what was happening was actually I was drawing on another surface. Okay, so we'll check it out. We'll find out what's going on. There can be a lot of problems that happen with this. So use a push-pull. All right, what's happening in there? What's going on, buddies? I've made a window. That's great. Perfect. Okay. You could see it in there. Okay, and is it flush? Nope. You'll have all sorts of these. And you know what I bet it is? I bet it's because I pulled this area right here and made some weird lines. That's what I bet it is. If I undo, so I'm just going to redo it real quick. So I'm just going to do a whole bunch of this stuff until we get to, yep, there. Okay, perfect. Okay. So I'm just going to redo this real quick. Boom, midpoint. I want that parallel, line, and I want it to come down to this green area, this green section. Come on, do it for me. Okay. Are you not going to do that? Why not? I guess it helped us out last time, but not this time, right? What's going on? Remember the line. Remember the line. There we go. Lock in. That's okay. Pull it down. Hit escape. Start from this edge. Go to the green. Pull this down. Ooh, what happened? I've made another shape. All right, you could delete this excess. Anywhere there your line connects, this line automatically becomes its own line. You could delete that excess. Boom. What happened to this? Why is this all crazy? Huh? What happened? Did I miss something? Did I pull from? Oh, I think I pulled from something else. Okay. Yeah, I think I did that instead. There. Okay, now that it's own, Wow, that's weird. It's again doing that thing where, all right. Okay, dude. Take it easy. That's so weird. That is peculiar. It's okay. We'll just do that. Push pull it and then delete it. That looks better anyways. Or don't delete it and make a window out of it. All right. Sometimes this is very tricky. Sometimes. Most of the time it shouldn't be. So I want this window to recede back just the same as this window does, at the same level. So there. That's how you do that. You grab it, and then so it's out here. You grab it. You want it at this pane. Just you know, be on the surface of that, and it'll help you out. Here or here, you know, see the difference? Boom. Okay, there we go. I want this to recede a little bit too, just because maybe up. No, let's go down. Okay, gives it some depth. That's cool. All right, this is one of the worst cars ever made, called the dinosaur car, and it's extinct for a reason. Okay. So I'm gonna do the other side, but man, what's a good tricky way to get to the other side with the same dimensions? I want the same lines. You know, that's tough, right? It's not really. So you could use the line, go to this corner, go on the right axis until you get to the face, right? Hit that right, boom. Okay, you're there. Go straight up and down, hit that up and down, meet with this corner. Okay, go on the green and meet with this corner. Aha. And then go up and down again and meet with, where's that corner at? Is this it right here? You got to change your angle. And at any point, you could change your angle and still draw. All you have to do is click in the center button. All right, boom. Okay, now we got a window exactly like this one on the other side. All right. Perfect. All right. Now we can actually redraw this triangle on this side because it's already all the properties are there for us to use. Okay, so I'm going to push pull this one real quick into here. Now, unfortunately, I haven't figured out how to make this exactly like that depth right here on a dime, that is, you know. It's okay. We don't need to. Okay, we could guesstimate for a lot of this stuff and then measure it and then do different dimensional work if we need to. So let's draw that triangle again. On this side, I'm just going to do it real quick. Okay, here's our midway point. I'm going to go down to this corner. I just used that technique where I pressed, here we go, it's parallel. That's really nice of them to know. Oh, here it helped us out, and boom. Okay, here we are. Let's push pull this in. P is the shortcut for that. Oh, we can't. Look at that. It won't allow us. Those jerks. No, I'm just joking. They're helping us out. All right, so why can't we do that? I still can't do it. Why not? It's okay. We'll do it from this side, eh? Okay, P for pull. I want to be the same dimension as this. We pulled it out. That's great. I'm going to delete it. There's quite a few tricks to get what you want with this. One of them is outlining from the inside. Oh, look at that. Now it does it. All right, make a window out of that. Or the rest of it, I guess. Oh, now it's not wanting to. Okay, fine. I'll do that. There. like them apples. Okay, push pull it out and back in on the face. Maybe, oh, there we go. Haha. Look at that. So it deleted it. That's okay though. Remember the triangle trick? This will happen a lot, guys. This is the frustrating part. So split your triangle. There it is. Okay, not a problem. Cool. Get your translucency on. Push, pull it back again. And there, you have your car. Okay. You have your ugly dinosaur car. And maybe this is a truck. Yeah, let's make this into a truck. Ugly dinosaur truck. All right, so here's a line. I'm going to do the midsection to midsection, midpoint to midpoint. I want to do a little window back here. Let's just do a rectangle already, okay? Let's go back here. That's the rear window. It's on the face. I hope it is. There it is. All right, color it and push pull it back. Hey, here you go. Here's the ugliest car ever. Half a car, half a truck. Okay, there it is. That's all you need. Nice blocks. Okay, remember, everything you pull goes in the direction. Uh-oh, why can't I pull this one or this one? This one's in the way. That's why. See how this side is in the way? That's why I can't pull it, which is okay. This one I can pull because I don't know why. Look at that. So it breaks some rules. I don't know why that intersect didn't or allowed me to do that one, but not the other one. Okay, here we go. And once you start pulling things out like that, you could start expanding on them, you know, and things will start happening. Weird things can happen, okay? You can play around with that. Now you have two segments, you know. And if you want to, let's say, copy something or split that segment, you grab it and you just hit Control. Just press it, and all of a sudden you have two of those segments. All right, so maybe I would like to angle this down. Here's where you'd use the protractor, and not the protractor, sorry, this rotate tool. And I'm not gonna get too into this. So you have it on the face, and you got it at the midpoint, and you want it to kind of tilt down to maybe this corner here, or you know, wherever. Arbitrarily you want it to go like, oh, right there. Okay, perfect, right? And it splits your, look at that, it splits your rectangle in two already. So I want to do the same thing here on the face, midpoint, and then kind of go down to here. Is that where I am on the other side? Oh no, I'm not. Well, it's okay. Yeah. Midpoint and look at that. Just whatever you want to do, really. You know, look at. I like to follow this line so I can see what I'm doing. Maybe midpoint is good, midpoint to midpoint. It looks like it's very, it's like a carbon copy over there. It probably isn't because it's still split, and if we delete this line, it'll completely disappear. All right, so that gives you an indication it wasn't a flat plane. It's okay, not a big deal. Okay, you could start molding things like that, okay? You have all new planes all of a sudden as well. All new planes at different angles. If you select them and push them and pull them, you'll notice that they're going all different directions. Okay. Some that even cross each other, which is great. Okay, look at that. This one, you could just start exploding things. All right, things you didn't think you could. Look at that. This has a bend in it. That's how you know, is when you explode, they go different directions. Those are at different angles. Oh, it added more lines. Okay, so you could really create some crazy stuff. All right. Oh, now it won't let me. Okay. All right. Look at that. This truck has turned into a monster. The monster I've created. Yes. Oh yeah. So, very versatile with the push-pull tool. It's a great tool. I love it. I will do another lesson on how to use the Follow Me tool. And yeah, enjoy doing this. This is fun. All right? Explore it on your own. Okay, peace out, kids.